This is Noah and I'm shooting another video. Today is something a little bit different. I'm going to be kind of doing a review of my Phantom, or my DJI Phantom 3 Standard. Yeah, I guess. So right now the aircraft is warming up. Here's the controller. So it's made out of plastic and so is this. But yeah, so here's the controller. The sticks right here are made out of metal. And on the top, I don't know if you could tell, but they're kind of like gripped, I guess, little spikes, but it makes it really nice and comfortable. And here controls the gimbal. So if I go over here and flip it, you see that going down and up. And this part's also metal, and so are these. But so this switch is, it starts off with PGPS. This is attitude. And then that is FGPS. So this one, if I flip this down, it goes home, I believe. And yeah, so here's the quadcopter. Right now the aircraft is warming up, so that's why I'm going through everything. Oh yeah, also one more thing, this stick locks down here. So when you want to take off with the auto takeoff, it won't do it, so I just kind of like that. And then here's the quadcopter. Yeah, there's this camera. I didn't get the 4K one. This one shoots 2.7K, and I put the blue stickers on the back. But the battery goes back here. I'm not gonna take out the battery. I'll do it later. And yep. So we are good to go. Safe to fly, non-GPS. But what I'm gonna do is just calibrate the compass. Let me do that really quick. Okay, so to do that, don't mind the truck. You turn it around, you see the lights are yellow here. And you flip it down until these start flashing. If it works, come on. Booyah! Alright, so we calibrated the compass. So, for some reason, I have only 9 satellites on it. I normally get 13, or 12, or 11. So to start the motors, you put both sticks in and down. Just get some throttle. And yeah. So I'm just going to do a little bit of flight stuff here. I did shoot a video a little bit ago, yesterday actually, but I put the thing down so I was looking at the controller when I was flying, so it didn't really work out. Let me just bring it that way so you can actually hear me. As you can tell, it's kind of loud, so I probably shouldn't be flying it now because it is fairly early in the morning still, but you know. But if I go actually underneath the motors, I'll do that now. Let me just take it up a little bit. But if I walk underneath the motors, that's not wind, that's actually the motors blowing back the air, which I just find kind of cool, and it works well if you're hot. And you just stand under there and you'll become kind of cool because it'll you know, the air. But the motors are pretty loud, which kind of good and bad, I guess. I'm gonna bring it up to, let's say, 100 feet. We are at 112 feet right now. As you can tell, it's pretty high up there. I'm gonna fly it this way. We're gonna turn it around that way. And yeah, I sometimes use it for photography, but not really. I've been only flying it. Alright, so I'm just gonna try for that bird. I don't think that bird likes the drone. That's kind of funny. Just fly a little bit my way. Okay, I'm gonna bring it down, and this thing could go up to like 400 feet. So I'm bringing it nowhere close to the height it can go, but you know. Let's bring it down. So it takes a while to bring it down, but that's actually kind of a good thing. So it takes time when you bring it down, so you don't run into any trees or anything. So it's more of a good thing than a bad thing, but. Okay. And see, it's stable since it has 10 GPSs, but I could, I'll go like that and stuff. No, there's not as much GPSs. I mean, now I have 9, but whatever. I'm not gonna fly it over there, but so this thing gets about 25 minutes of flight time. So it's higher up. Like my first drone was a Parrot Airborne or something. Yeah, so I'm practicing on make the drone go towards me, because it's actually different, or so if I turn it towards me, if I put the stick right, it goes left, and if I put the stick left, it'll go right, whereas if I turn it down this way, left goes left and right goes right. Also, another cool thing is look at the gimbal really quick. You see how it's pretty stable, and it stays in like one spot if I go like that. Something really cool about the drone as well. Let me step back here. Okay. Yeah, this thing's a blast, so I mean, I guess now I'm using it more for. The sucky thing is you have to register it because how heavy it is. So this thing weighs more than 0.55 pounds, so that means you have to register it, which is kind of annoying, but I guess, you know, what can you do? Yeah, it's just a lot of fun to fly. Oh, also, sorry, I just thought of this. I am using my GoPro to film this. So I'm gonna do a little bit different of videos now. I'm actually thinking of doing more like drone flights and actually mountain biking. So, and more or less of gaming, since my whatchamacallit, my recording software kind of disappeared. But also, sorry to interrupt myself really quick. See how stable that is? That's why it's pretty cool. But so yeah, so you'll probably see more of those videos. I'm also doing a collab channel with Saint Master, or I believe his channel is Sigma Entertainment. So check him out, and we're actually doing it. It's called Dare to Challenge. We're probably gonna do a video this weekend to start off the channel, but we haven't got. So it's really new, but we're just doing challenge videos. I would love to hear your input to get ideas and stuff. So yeah, we're just gonna try and see what happens, really. But yeah, so battery's at 74%. It starts, so the back here, you see how it's green now? So it's flashing green, but when I go down to 30%, it flashes red. So also so this is alt mode here. As you can tell, it's not as stable as GPS. I mean, it's, you know, you can still fly it, yada yada yada. And then this is F GPS. So it's not as stable. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm just figuring this out. It has waypoints. Follow me. Point of interest. Course. Oh, that's what that's for. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I haven't flown that before. Oh, jeez. Okay. Sorry, I was saying remote controller, but that's, so it does. Okay. Okay. So if I put it down to that, I get all these options. So point of interest, follow me, waypoints, home lock, or course lock. That is awesome. Okay, I figured out what that does now. That is, I did not know that. I knew you could do that, but I didn't know where it was. I thought this thing did it right here. If I put it down, it goes home. I don't want to test that because, as you can tell, there's a lot of trees. So, but oh, That is so cool. I have like a big grin on my face now. So, would you follow me? But I just don't want to crash into any trees. And plus, I don't know how high it goes too when it does that. So, once I get it to an open strip, right now I'm just flying it by my house. And the reason why I'm staying over here, oh, let me get the drone out of here. So the reason why I'm flying it kind of away from my house is you can see my address, and that's no bueno. So, or no good. So flyby. By the way. Yep. So, that is so cool. I love that. So this thing does have waypoints apparently. Let me. Sorry, my friend just texted me. Start. Okay. So when I can't. Cool. So. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to screw around with that and get back to you guys with that. Thought my friend texted me again. That is really neat. So that's what that does, and it's as stable as F or P GPS. I think what it really does is just switches it so I could use those modes. That is cool though, because as you can tell, that was out. As you can tell, it's really not going anywhere. So if I switch into PGPS too, it's the same thing. So I will have to screw around with that though. Last time I did it. Oh, that was windy. Last time I did it, I went to here, didn't accept it. So that is really cool. As you can tell, I'm moving the camera now. That is really cool. So, let me just go to waypoints. I'm just watching the drone here. Waypoints. Start recording waypoints. So, if I turn it around like that, there I am. Let me just